Hey. Whoa, hey.
He's recording now.
I need that mannequin. What for? For my thing. It's a demonstration speech.
Oh, I got you. Sorry. If you take your pants off, I'm leaving. Sorry.
All right.
Tell me when to start.
All right, guys. Okay, so this is my speech for CPR for the average bystander. All right. So you're walking through an HEB, right? Bam! Someone falls behind you. You turn around. Oh my gosh! There's someone on the ground. They're dead. You go over. There are 4 simple things that you can do to save that person and help until 911 gets there. First, keep calm and call 911. Try to see if you can find AED too. 2, you gotta check if there's if the airway is open. 3, check to see if that person is breathing. And 4, check to see if that person has circulation. The basic principles of CPR. These simple yet effective steps can extend the person's life until EMS arrives, possibly giving the individual a fighting chance to survive. First, keep calm and call 911. So you have someone fall on the ground. The first thing you gotta do is keep your wits about you. Can't be running around all over the place. You find somebody who say, hey, call 911. Get them over here now. Second thing, you gotta make sure that person is actually unconscious. Sir, are you okay? He's not responding. So you call 911. Find somebody else to find AED, the automatic external defibrillator. It's all automatic. It'll tell you what you need to do. The second thing, you gotta check if the airway's painting. You come up, you listen to see if there's breathing. No. Is he choking on something? If he's choking, boom. Try to get it out. Got it out. So you get that obstruction out of the way. So now the airway is open. You get somebody else to tilt the head back so the airway is open and they can breathe. Second, you check if they're breathing. You put your head up next to their ear. You listen. Are they breathing? No. You check to see if their chest is rising. Is their chest rising? No. Do you feel any breath on your ear? No. Now if they are breathing, you just leave them be. You make sure that they are breathing up until EMS arrives. If they're breathing, you're good. Now if they're not breathing, you need to start giving them some air. Now, if you have a barrier device to put on their face, that's the best thing to do, like a pocket mask or some saran wrap with a hole poked in. And you give 2 breaths. Make sure the chest rises and the air comes back out. Now, if they don't start breathing then you go on to the next thing, the third or fourth thing. Check for circulation. The 2 best places to check for circulation, check for a pulse, is the carotid artery. You see if you have a pulse. No pulse? Check the radial. That's right here on the arm. Check for a pulse. No pulse? Then you start CPR. Now, if they do have a pulse, then you just keep on giving them breaths. Just keep them breathing. So you just keep on giving them breaths, check for pulse every once in a while, and wait till the EMS arrives. Now, if they don't have a pulse, you start what's called compressions. You get above the person, put your hand right in the middle of their chest, and you compress down about 1 inch to 2 inches, going about 100 times a minute. A good song that you can reference is Another One Bites the Dust by AC/DC. Every time you do that, you do 30 compressions, and you give them 2 breaths, and you keep on going. You keep on checking to see if they have a pulse, if they're breathing. If not, keep on going. Every about 2 minutes, you gotta check that. Now, if they don't have a pulse at all, then you just keep on going. If they do come back with a pulse, you just keep breathing for them until EMS arrives. Now, congratulations. You, the average bystander, has learned basic CPR. These techniques can help you in a life-threatening situation, helping your fellow human being. Because you took the time to learn a few simple steps, you can now employ basic cardiopulmonary resuscitation and help EMS until they arrive. Thank you.